Hi, my name is Stephanie and I'm with Robbins Plumbing, and today I want to talk to you about sewer odors. If you've hit Google because you have a sewer smell, you could totally be panicked right now, because the worst case scenario are some of the most popular searches. But I want you to calm down and I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you to listen to Stephanie, because I'm here to help you. Sewer smells almost every single time are something that's simple with a simple solution. Sewer smells can be hard to find because unlike water, they don't have a physical manifestation. Water, you see water, you trace it back. Odors, they're invisible, right? You're just trusting your smell, and they can be complex if it's something that's more challenging. But it's almost always something super simple. So I'm gonna go over a couple of DIY things that you can do before you panic or before you think you have to move out of your house. Don't pack your bags yet. I want you to think about the plumbing fixtures in your home that maybe you haven't used in a while. Maybe you have an empty nest like I've got, and that hall bathroom isn't getting used anymore, or that sink that's upstairs not getting used anymore. So think about those things, and then I want you to get your flashlight. So we're gonna check your plumbing fixtures. So every plumbing fixture in your home has what's called a P-trap. And this P-trap is a simple design, but it is so incredibly important. P-traps hold water in them. A lot of times when you're looking down into your sink or down into the shower and you see water, a lot of clients think they have a stoppage. Absolutely not true. That means you have a healthy P-trap. It's designed to hold water, and that water is the only barrier between the sewer gases in your sewer line and your home. So we want water in all of your P-traps. So your toilet has a P-trap, shower, your tubs, your sinks, your washing machine, everything that's plumbing in your home has a P-trap for that one and only purpose: to hold water, to keep sewer gases at bay. So with your little flashlight, I want you to check down all of your drains and make sure they have water in them. If you see water, we're good and healthy. If you don't, there was your problem. You're welcome. Put water in it, and make sure that you're using those plumbing fixtures at least once a week to keep a fresh water source. The only drain that's going to be a challenge as far as checking it with a flashlight is your tub. You can't see down your tub and see your P-trap. Your P-trap is underground and further back, but you can smell. I mean, if it's your tub, you're gonna know. You go, oh, yeah, it's my tub. Put water down there. And if you hear gurgling and things like that, definitely it was empty. But if it starts to smell again, it means there was a problem with that P-trap and it's not holding water, but we're getting past that point right now. We're gonna make sure every P-trap has water in it, and it is almost always as simple as that. Super easy DIY. Make sure you're using all your plumbing fixtures. They're designed to be used, not designed to sit still. The next thing that you can check if all of your P-traps had water is your toilet bases. So at the base of your toilet is a caulking line. And that caulking is designed not to just be pretty, it's designed to keep water and debris from going underneath your toilet where you can't clean it, and mold and mildew. So one, that could be the smell. If that caulking line is there, it can put off a really bad odor, which is an indicator that that wax ring that you never see that's underneath the toilet, that's that barrier between your toilet, the floor, and your sewer line, isn't sealed properly anymore because the toilet's rocking. This can also happen from over plunging. Burst that seal, sewer gases are allowed in. So if you see that caulking line broken or you smell an odor at your toilet, not the end of the world, something we can easily fix. Just give us a call. We're gonna pull the toilet from the floor, clean all of that up, put in a new wax seal, make sure the flange is in good condition, reset it with a nice clean caulking bead, and make sure you're good to go. So those are some DIY things that checking it out, seeing what it is. 90% of my career, it's from a dry P-trap, even commercially. Bathrooms, ugh, and it's because the floor drain is dry. put water in it, we're good to go. But if it is in that other 10%, still don't fret. It's something we can always fix. The first thing that we're gonna do when you call us out, don't be offended, but we're gonna check everything I just mentioned. And just keep in mind, you want it to be something simple, and we're looking through the eyes as professionals in the industry. We just see plumbing differently than you do. So something that was simple to us, you might have missed, and that's good news. It means we can easily fix it, right? And we're gonna get it fixed, move on with your life. But if that wasn't what it was and your examination was accurate, there are other steps that we'll do. So the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna get on your roof and we're gonna check your vents for your sewer line. And we're gonna make sure they aren't putting sewer gases into your air conditioning system and things like that. If that wasn't what it was, the third thing that we're gonna do is put a sewer camera down your vent lines. And we're gonna inspect those vent lines and make sure there's no cracks in them, no nails or screws, and we're gonna check your sewer line as well and make sure it's in good condition. You'd be surprised how many times it's like this odd thing. Why is there a screw in your vent line? And it's a shelf that got hung up 12 years ago. No one thought anything about it until there's this smell. And that screw went through the vent line and over time rusted and made a hole in the vent line. So the walls and everything are filling with sewer gases. Delicious. If that isn't the situation and the camera doesn't diagnose what the problem is, the last and final step is a smoke test. This is where we fill your sewer lines and your vents with smoke. So a technician is outside and he's filling your line and pushing it with a blower, smoke through your system. But this gives us that visual indicator like water. Now we're able to see the air and where that odor is coming from the smoke. It's actually kind of cool. So depending on the size of the house and how many bathrooms there are, we'll decide whether it's one technician, 2, or even 3 technicians going through, because the smoke doesn't last long. And we're looking for where we're seeing smoke that it's not supposed to be. It should only come out of the vents on your roof, but that's where we're able to see where it's coming from and can address the situation, get it fixed. Don't stress, don't fret if you have a sewer odor, and don't put up with it. I've had so many clients that will just put up with it for years until they're just finally fed up, and it was something simple that we could have taken care of in just a couple of hours. So don't suffer with it, give us a call. But first check those P-traps, because it could just be something as simple as that, like a washing machine sink that you haven't used in a long time. A laundry sink is what I mean to say. So check those things. If it wasn't something simple that you could fix on your own, you can certainly trust us to get it taken care of for you. You can give us a call at 623-486-4657, or you can also conveniently chat with us or schedule with us on our website at robinsplumbing.com.